This is Travis Holtry from Foreman Watson Holtry. The attorneys at Foreman Watson Holtry want you to know that a pandemic will not stop us from doing what we were born to do. Tough times call for tough attorneys. Foreman Watson Holtry, your problem, our passion. FWHlegal.com.
David Clark, 1027 The Game, hanging out with Coach Matt Brannon, Daviess County High School. Summer workouts. And Coach, you know, obviously it's a beautiful day. It was supposed to rain this morning. It's a beautiful day out here. Talk about how this is going with the COVID-19 guidelines for the Panther football program.
You know, we're just excited to be out here. Obviously, we got a lot of hurdles in front of us. I think we've got a good while until we see normal football. But it was great to start 3 weeks ago just to see the guys kind of getting in a routine, seeing them come out and work. Tell you what, I was really surprised. Pleasantly surprised that our guys came out in shape, which means to tell me that their commitment to their craft has been strong in this quarantine. So really excited about what I saw these last couple of weeks.
And as a coach, you know, with all the uncertainty of a few weeks ago, and you finally got word that you could get back with your players, describe that. Was that a sense of relief or a sense of excitement, anticipation? How was that as a coach?
Yeah, the hardest thing to do is that first day I'm wanting to high five and hug and, you know, dap everybody up, and it's like here we are having to kind of air hug and air high five. So just some of the changes that we're going to have to kind of get used to. But just to see their faces and not have to look through a computer screen. You know, we've been meeting virtually, and it's like I'm looking at myself on a computer screen talking and nobody's interacting. So just that interaction with the guys has been good. And you know, we've got a veteran group, a lot of starters back from last year that are hungry to get out here and to work. And so, you know, that's been really good to see. As our numbers have been good, the attendance has been good. So good so far.
Yeah, and you know, we'll come back out here obviously to do a team preview going into July. But for now, what has been the takeaway so far from the drills that you were able to do with the COVID guidelines?
Well, I think the biggest thing right now is just getting back in shape, getting back in, you know, not necessarily game shape, but it's one thing to run, you know, miles on the road. It's another thing to come out here on the turf, get used to that, get used to the heat. Working on your brakes and your stopping and starting, you know, for linemen, we've been doing a lot of, you know, just working in their stances, you know, shuffling, getting down, getting their butts low, things that they wouldn't do on their own. You know, you start to get tired and you stand up. And so it's just nice to have a coach out here, you know, kind of barking orders at them, really pushing them through the drills. I think you get that a little extra work in when you get that face-to-face.
And KHSA is supposed to meet, I believe, on July the 12th to determine the next round of guidelines. What's the goal between now and the word of the next guidelines for this Panther football program?
I mean, for us, this week's been our first week back in the weight room, so we definitely want to continue to grow, to improve in our strength. Like I said, we were in pretty good shape in terms of cardio, in terms of running. Which is good, but now we're back in kind of hammering the weights out a little bit. Now, obviously, it's different up there. You know, it's spotting and things like that are really difficult. So we're having to do movements that don't necessarily require that, but we're in the weight room, we're squatting, we're cleaning. So that's going to be our emphasis for the next month or so. You know, looking at the season, I think we're still a couple months away. So really, we're just going to work on making ourselves in the best shape that we possibly can when we can come out here and start practicing.
Coach, we appreciate the time, and we'll be back out here to talk to you again soon, man.
Anytime.